In today's video, we are going to be looking into how the proceedings in the House of Reps played out. But before that, we have also seen Excessive come out to say that VDM was doing this for personal beef and not for justice. Here are his thoughts.
You didn't make that video to make it look like they are contributing money for this person because maybe they're sleeping with this person. You didn't make use of the word if. It may be because if you are contributing money for Bobrisky, that means you guys are sleeping with Bobrisky. You didn't make it sound that way, so there was no defamation there. Now, Faz is saying, I'm not fighting with you. I don't have an issue with you playing the audio. You made a statement. You instigated a thought to the public that I'm gay. You have 24 hours to make that. You have 24 hours to make that correction. Very simple. So let's say you don't make that apology video since we strictly focus on this Bobrisky saga. But no, because you're not doing it for justice. You are doing it because of personal beef. Because if you are doing it for justice, at the first time you had that video, even without the whole money case, you could have released the audio. But you are doing it for revenge, because now you give Bobrisky 24 hours to make payment unless you will release something. Which means if Bobrisky had paid the money already, within the 24 hours you gave to him, you could have kept the video to yourself. So are you really fighting for justice? Or you are doing everything around your normal clout now? Or, because think about it now, if Bobrisky had paid, you for not release that video. Because you had the video since you not release them. You just checking Bobrisky go pay, not pay. So it's like more of a personal beef, and the mind games, which is the poor versus the rich, that you are always putting in the likes of the public. They will fall for it because we have more poor people in the country than the rich people. And you know what really affected you with this first issue. Whenever you have issue with someone, you must rub it on another person. You had issue with your love.
With that being said, here is a video of VDM when he landed at the venue for the proceedings. Before today, Madam Kemi, which is a no journalist, has already predicted that Bobrisky will not be there for the proceedings, and she wasn't far from the truth. Here is why Bob wouldn't come according to her.
What Bobrisky is doing here is trying to avoid going to the National Assembly to testify on the case because the reps have invited them. They have invited Olukoyede, they have invited VDM, and they've invited Bobrisky. And my fear on that day is the day of the invitation, when everyone's all prepared to go, one person is not going to show up, and it's going to be Bobrisky. And they'll probably say his flight was running late from Lagos. This is all well planned. Bob, I suggest that you drop the lawsuit and focus on the reps, because you're trying to cover up your godfather, and it's not going to happen. Let me tell you something, Bobrisky, and all Bobrisky fans and haters of VDM. There's something in journalism that we describe as you can kill the journalist, but you can't kill the story. So if you want to kill VDM, you can go ahead and go kill him now, but you can't kill the story. The story is not going to die. I mean, before you can kill VDM, good luck to you. The guy's already a big muscle. And if you think, oh yeah, a gun can take somebody down, well, the bullet goes right back to you. I don't know VDM. I've never met him. I've never spoken to him. I go on his page, I comment when I feel like. It's a free world. I just know he's doing something no one has ever done. My own voice is never taken seriously. So it's like this young man has amplified my voice liberally. To all these Nigerian lawyers writing all kinds of bullshit everywhere on the internet, we're reading it. Anyway, Effiong, you're saying that VDM, you're a human rights lawyer too. Effiong is saying that VDM should apologize to the Fallon. For what reason is that? You guys portray the Fallonos as larger than life. They're nobodies. They glorify thieves. They align with every administration. They eat from both sides. They'll represent a client and they'll be eating with the oppressor. They're nobodies. They can't face me. And you were talking about, oh yeah, the audio was this and that. Anyway, while you're criticizing the audio of Bobrisky and Falls, did you do the same?
Just as predicted, Bobrisky didn't show up. And it also feels like VDM was forced or even threatened to be detained if he doesn't say what he knows. And so he made this statement, "If I say anything, let me die." Here is the video.
So I don't say anything Oliver were here, and Bobrisky was here. Now, my lawyer will be the one to talk, and I will not say a word, because I don't want to work out on the people that hold it up to my father. So I won't say anything until Bobrisky is here, and he has to teach my here.
Number two, I'm just explaining what we are discussing. Number two, he's saying that he has not said he's not going to speak. At least we came prepared, we came in almost everything that is needed by this committee here. We have even come with additional evidence that is not even available online. We have come with everything. So he's not saying, I don't want to assist the committee, I don't want to talk. He's saying because that person who should be here, who is not here, who has sent a lawyer to represent he or she, that him is not going to talk directly, that he's going to talk to his counsel. That's just all he's saying, and nothing more.
In short, I'd like to say, the man from the state, he said, if I don't speak, they will be to the case. I'll not mind being I'll not mind, let me just sorry, please. And also, in the voice notes, Bobrisky said something about the Godfather. So it's obvious that there's a Godfather somewhere that might maybe told him not to come, and then nothing will happen, because he has disrespected everybody here by not coming, and you are trying to force me to talk, and you are already throwing me the two threats that you detained me. I was staying, he said that this is not my first time, it's not my second time. So I'm going to stay there until he's ready. But for now, I will not say anything. If I say anything, let me die.
We are taking note of the fact that